some space. So more servers means the more the space is required to store them. And finally, if in any case there is a problem in the servers or there is any hardware failure, it may take time to replace the servers. And apart from that, one important point which we need to consider is that the amount of data that is being generated now and that was being generated then it was okay. But nowadays, if you take a look at it, the amount of data that is being generated is very huge. And this is another reason why cloud became so important. Now, as I mentioned, the data, we all know that everything is going online these days. And what that means is that we shop online, we order food online, we do everything online, as in the information we need. We get everything online. And to book tickets or reservations, everything can be taken care in this online. Sorry for the network issue. Now we are doing everything online, and that means that we have a lot of data being generated these days, and this is the digital data. Since everything is moving online, the amount of data we have is huge, and when you have this huge data, you need to have a space where you can actually go ahead and maintain this data. So yes, again, there is a need of this space and all these issues, that is the cost, the maintenance, the monitoring, sufficient space, everything was taken care by the cloud. So let us understand what this cloud is exactly. Well, think of it as a huge space available online for your usage. Now, this is a very basic definition. To be more specific, think of it as a collection of data centers. Now, data centers are again a place where you can store your data or host applications basically. Now, when you talk about these data centers, they were already existing. Oh, now, what did the cloud do differently then? Like, data centers were already there and the cloud came into existence. And what did the cloud do? Now, what the cloud did was it made sure that you are able to orchestrate your various functioning application, managing your resources properly by combining all these data centers together to a network and then providing you the control to use these resources and to manage them properly. To make it even more simpler, there was a group of people or organizations basically that went ahead and bought these servers, these compute capacities, storage places, compute services, and all these things. And like they had their own channel organization network. All you had to do was go ahead and rent those resources only to the amount you needed and also for the time you needed. Let's say, for example, in my laptop, my iCloud storage is full. So basically they give us a 5 GB of iCloud storage for free. Let's say I use this iCloud storage completely and there's a lot of data like photos, documents and everything that I need to store on my laptop. So I need now some extra storage space as my iCloud storage is full. Now, as I said earlier, these Apple organization people bought the storage space. All we had to do was go and rent that storage space for the amount I need and for the time I need. So I go here and click on upgrade, the increase capacity. So the plans to upgrade my storage are shown here.
Hello, Levin. Have you shared the screen?
Java, is my screen not visible?
Yeah, yeah, I can see your screen.
Oh, now is it visible?
Yeah, 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 it's visible
Uh,
now.
okay. So Let's say in my laptop, my iCloud storage is full. So, and there there is a lot of data like photos, documents, and everything I need to store in my laptop. Now I need some extra storage. Now, as I said earlier, these Apple organization people bought the storage space, and all we had to do was go and rent that storage space for the amount I need and for the time I need it. Now we go here and click on add storage. See, they show all the plans to upgrade the storage, and this is what cloud does basically. It lets you rent the services that you need and use only those services that you need. So we ended up paying for the services that you rented, and you ended up saving a lot of money. The other thing is these service providers, they take care of all the issues like your security, your underlying infrastructure, and all those things. So this is what cloud is. In simple words, it is a huge space which has all the services available, and you can just go ahead and pick and rent those services that you wanted to use. So now what is cloud computing? We have just discussed that. Just to summarize that, it is nothing but an ability, or it is a place where you can actually store your data, you can process it, and you can access it from anywhere in the world. So this is about cloud computing, guys. If you have any doubts, please ask me. If not, just give me a thumbs up so I can continue moving forward. Okay, guys. Next, we'll be discussing the different service models. Now, you need to understand one thing. You are being offered cloud services, the platform to use your services or the applications basically. There are certain people who just want to consume a particular resource, or there are certain people who want to go ahead and create their own applications and create their own infrastructure and everything. So based on these needs, we have particular service models uh, that your providers provide you with particular model which suits you and to your needs. So let us try to understand these models one by one. We have three models, that is IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. I would be discussing them in the reverse order. That is, I would be talking about SaaS first, and then I would go upwards. So coming to SaaS, it is nothing but software as a service. Now, what happens here is basically we are consuming a service which is already being maintained and handled by someone else. To give you a valid example, we have our Gmail. All you need to do is send mail to the people and you just receive mails. You just use the service that is there. You do not have to maintain it. You do not have to worry about upscaling, downscaling, security issues, and all those things. Everything is taken care by Google, and this model is known as the software as service model. Next, we have the PaaS model, that is a platform as a service. Now, here you are provided with a platform where you can actually go ahead and build your application. To give you an example, we have our Google App Engine. What we do here is you go ahead and create your own applications, and you can put it on Google App Engine so others can use it as well. So, and lastly, we have the IaaS. Now, it is infrastructure as a service. The whole infrastructure is provided to you so that you can go ahead and build your own applications. That is, an underlying infrastructure is given to you. um, Based on that, you can go and choose your operating system, the kind of technology you want to use on that platform. So this is what an IaaS is. So these are the different service models provided by the cloud. I hope this is clear to all of you, and then we'll quickly move on to the next topic. Next, we have our different deployment models. So basically, we are going to talk about the different types of clouds we have in the market. Like we have three basic types of cloud types, that is your public cloud, your private cloud, and your hybrid cloud. Now, as the name suggests, the public cloud is available to everyone. You you have a service provider who makes these services or these resources available to people worldwide through the internet. It is an easy and very inexpensive way of dealing with the situation, because all you had to do is you have to go ahead and rent this cloud and you are good to use, and it is publicly available. Next we have is our private cloud. Here it is a little different. Here you are provided with this service and you can actually go ahead and create your own applications, and since it is a private cloud, you are protected by a firewall and you do not have to worry about various other issues that you have. And next we are going to talk about our hybrid cloud. Now it is a combination of both your private cloud and your public cloud. Say for example, you can go ahead and build your applications privately. You can use them, you can consume them, you can use them efficiently, and you can actually move it to your private cloud, and even others have access to it and they can use it. So these are the three basic deployment models that are there for our usage. Now I hope that this is clear to all of you. So now I end my session here. If there are any doubts related to the topics we have discussed right now, you can ask me or else we'll wind up this session. Thank you guys.